Blount County, Alabama, 2 homes, 3 barns, 2 ponds with pasture, 19 acres. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Chad Kemp, your Alabama land agent, and we have a property in Blount County, Alabama, between Aniana and Snead, Alabama. It's got 2 houses, got 19 acres. It'd be a great spot for a multi-generational property if you have multiple families or friends that would like to go together. It's got 2 older homes on the property. It's going to need some work, but you know, what's great is it's an opportunity. And be sure to click the link down in the description below. There is a link that will take you to the listing on this specific property. Whatever you're watching it, there's always a link in the description down below. Again, this property is priced at a really good property. This a really good price. It's $289,900, and it's got 19 acres, a couple ponds, lots of building opportunities. So enjoy the rest of the video. This property is on Cornegay Road, Aniana, Alabama. It's the address. So it's actually in the county. It's between Aniana and Snead, Alabama. It's got a tremendous amount of road frontage. As you can see, it's got a triangular shape to the property, but it has a lot of road frontage on Cornegay, so it could easily be divided up. But as you can tell, you're very convenient to Chattanooga. You're convenient to downtown Aniana, Huntsville, Birmingham, also Gunnersville, as well as Coleman and Gadsden, Alabama. A lot of places are nearby the farm. You have a Dollar General, you have a hospital nearby, then you have all the little eating places that you could go to. It's very convenient to Walmart. You do have a house there on the property and a second house, and multiple barns on the property and multiple ponds. This makes it easily to divide for a 6-acre tract for somebody, or an acre, or maybe even a 12-acre if you have multiple family members going together to make this a generational type farm there. This is the small house there you see as we're doing an aerial overview. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And it's actually there as you turn on Cornegay Road. It's the first home you come to on this 19-acre farm. This home was built in 1935, which is what the tax record says, so it's almost 1,000 square feet. Got public water. Does have a well on the property. You're going to see later in the video. Has a hot water heater. It is got propane gas. It does have window units, so there's no central heating and air for this home, but it could easily be done if you wanted to do something like that. But it's a small home. You know, a small home needs some fixing up on the property, as most older homes do. And this could be a project for you and your family. Maybe you're wanting a property that you can actually live in the other home and then possibly rent this out. Maybe you have family moving with you from another state. This could be for them. It's just a step or two and you're inside the house. As you saw as you're coming in, you know, this bathroom splits 2 bedrooms there in the hallway. And then you actually have the kitchen area to your left as you were walking back out. This is the den that we came through when we came through the front porch or the side porch. So you have a little bitty small area here for an eating area, and then you have the kitchen. And the kitchen has the gas stove, has a hot water heater there in the kitchen. Then you have this area here that would be kind of like a utility closet, or you might use it for part of an office. So it does have a breaker box, as you can see here, right there, which is most times you see for homes like this, you see a fuse box, but we don't have that here, thank goodness. But this is a neat little cozy little home, small kitchen. That's the back of the property there, and this is all on 19 acres. So we've got 2 homes, 19 acres, multiple barns. We've got the pasture. We've got a little bit of woods in the back part of the property, and again you have multiple ponds. There's actually a pond behind this house, and we're not going to walk over there, but because there's no water in it. It's an older pond. It was grown up, and it's been bush hogged out, but there's a really good pond, and this is the well. But there's a really good pond over there by the other home that you're going to see later in this video. And there's another pond behind the barns that could easily be fixed. It's got a little bit of water in those, but nothing like the main pond, what we're calling the main pond. But you got a black walnut tree there. It's very level, as you can tell. Be easily to come in here and fence it. Did have some fencing, but it was all grown up, so we just kind of took it down so you could easily go back in and re-fence a lot of this if you wanted to have animals. Be a great place to have some cows, sheep, or maybe even have a few horses if that's your thing. But right in here is the other home that we have for sale, and this home is an older home too. It was built in 1978. You're going to see that posted in just a moment, and that's based off, all these years are based off the tax records. And the taxes on the property, if I recall, were about $1,000 for all of this a year. That's probably unheard of, depending on if you're coming from somewhere else, especially up north. But this home was built in 1978, about 1,300 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2 baths. It's got public water. It does have an AC unit. It's got floor registers, so the actual ductwork's underneath the home in the basement. You're going to see that in a moment. And it's just another home. They've opened up. You've got this open floor plan. You got really 3 doors to access. You got a back door there. You got this side door we just saw seconds ago. And then you've got the front door, obviously, where we came in. Now, the owner of this property that we purchased it from actually did some improvement. It still needs a lot more to it. But that's part of, it's part of the buying a unique property like this. Gives you opportunities to go in there and make it your own too. So we're going to walk through and kind of give you an idea, but this once was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They converted 2 of the bedrooms into 1 bedroom for the master. But this is the main guest bathroom area with a stand-up shower to it. And we're going to spin around and give you a view of that. Then you've got some updated flooring there. And then you have this bedroom across the hall from it that's the front bedroom. And, it's going to need some updates. I'm sure this is not your favorite color, but that gives you the opportunity to go in there and make it your own home. And that's part of home ownership and part of buying, again, a unique property. And most of you are probably going to be more interested in the property than you will in the homes. And that's okay, because that's the fun part of owning a farm and being out in a rural setting or a country setting, depending on whichever way you like to express that. But you've got this closet over here. You got all this room, so you can easily fit a king-size bed in here if you wanted to do that. And then over to the right is another closet, which would have been part of this master bedroom. And then you have this bathroom area, which does have a stand-up shower. It doesn't have a tub, just has a stand-up shower. So there's no tubs in this house as well as the other house. They're all showers, which, most people are doing that these days. Most people are wanting showers versus tubs, especially the jetted tubs. If you ever had a jetted tub, they get all that gunk in the jets that you always have to clean out, which is never fun. But these are some viewpoints from the master to kind of give you an idea of the setting as where you are located within the house to the property. Just above there you can see there's a carport, so there is a garage. We're going to go down to the basement, let you look at that. It's just an older basement. Again, the home was built in 1978. It looks like a 1978 basement. So just keep that in mind if this is something you wanted to come look at. So you do have a garage door that opens up. You do have, there's the HVAC, there's the unit there we're walking by. Let's kind of give you a quick view. Most of you already know what a 1978 basement probably looks like anyway, because they all kind of look the same. You got the block walls, it's just an older home, but it could be great. And it's a great price too. We're only asking $289,000 for this entire 19 acres and these 2 homes on the property. That is the pond. That is the main pond that we were mentioning earlier, this is the best pond on the property, and it does have fish in it. It's not extremely deep from what we can tell, but it's holding water. And as you know, this part of the country, we've had some drought. And this is one of the first barns. There's technically three barns on the property. This is one of those, and it's kind of been used as a shop somewhat, not necessarily as a barn, but it had a lot of equipment underneath it. On this side, there was a tractor at one point, and then a bush hog on this end over here on the open end, and they used it. He liked to use wood. He used to make a lot of things with wood, so this could be a place you could do that. And but the other barns are just as unique themselves. You know, it's got a lot of character. All of these have character. You got the old rusted metal on the side as well as the roof, and that's kind of a cool. And the biggest thing is the setting. The setting, one thing you're going to notice when you visit this property is the setting up top is just unbelievable. And if anybody wanted to buy a part of this property, or the family member that wants to build a house, this up here by these barns would be the place to do that. And they're good sized barns, and there's still some cleanup to be done on these barns. It gives you that opportunity to do that. This is some inside shots here of those areas, and it's just a unique opportunity to, if you're looking for a area to bring family members together, to have a multi-generational living situation where some of the family members are going to live in one house, the next house, and maybe you had somebody else going to build a house. You could easily build 2 to 3 other homes up here. So you could make this a unique place for the entire family. But thanks for watching, and give me a call. We'd be happy to show you the property, and have a great day.